How's everybody doing? Did I check my audio before I started? Absolutely not. It'll be fine, I'm sure. So, what are we gonna do today? I have like a million things to work on, and my first thought was, let's start something new and just add to the pile. Right? Oh shoot, where's my clothes? So, we got Pokemon mashups. I have those Chimera sketches I did, what, a week or two ago? And, oh, my brain. I looked at them again and I was like, these are scary. I'm not gonna touch them for a while. Can you request a drawing? I'm not really doing requests right now. Kind of, a full plate as I talk about doing more. How are you, Choco? How's your day? And Omega, hello, welcome. How are you? Yes, eventually. You know what? I'm gonna do the thing I should do, and I'm gonna work on it. Work on something I've started. Because I do have that book cover for my friend. Come on, just open. I have no idea if this is synced. Hang on. And then I've got this. I do have to figure this out. So many bright colors. You do actual work. Yeah, let's do work. And if we're not feeling the work, we're gonna do Pokemon. We're gonna do Pokemon. So let's start with a fortune. I know how to type with one hand. Crap, that's not it. Why did I get rid of that? Because I do it every time. And there you go. And that's our fortune for today. Not the game Pokemon, like mashups. I haven't mashed up a Pokemon in a while. I was also trying to think of like what would be a fun anime one. I asked my tattoo artist once, and he said, I can't remember the character names because they're both from anime I haven't seen. I think one of them's JJK. Hang on, I can, yes. Toji from JJK. And then, My Hero Academia. No, wait, he's a dude, he's like all stitched together. And, crap, I have looked at it a little. Actually, my son has a statue, a figurine of it too. But so does my tattoo artist, and I look at them all the time. Here, I'm gonna Google stitched up anime guy. This will be fine. I got Dr. Stein, of course, and Juzo, so that makes total sense. There he is. Found him. Dobby the house elf? It is My Hero Academia. Isn't that far off? Okay. Pay attention. You mess around with Pokemon cards? I'd have to be up at 7. Should I just do I'm just gonna do Pokemon. I got as far as syncing up a project. I don't think it even needed to be. It didn't. Here, I'll open it. Yeah. All right, so we can draw hands because I have to do. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Yeah. Not that one. There's so much crap. This one's already out of control and it's like in the sketching phase. I need hands. I need a hand over a crystal ball, and then I need a marionette hand controlling a marionette. Look at this. Look at this girl. Like, this is total main character energy, right? Coming up with nothing. Yeah, I haven't even watched an anime in the longest time. It's been forever. So whenever I can't think of what I really want to do, ask the bot. Oh, I should probably be in the chat window and not Eclipse Studio. Let's do a thing. Pokemon. It gave me two different ones. Purple side gave me Skwovet and Sunkern, and then red side gave me Cottony and Tropius. I'm a masochist. Should I just do all four in one? Is that what the universe is telling me? Yes, all four. Okay. I'm gonna forget. I run out of monitors when I'm doing 2 Pokemon. So having references up for 4 it'll be interesting. Okay. At least I know all of these. Well, I don't know the last one, but I know 3 out of 4. It's gonna get tricky if there's like a lot of shinies and Galarians and all the blippity blappities. You have the mashup. Ruh-roh. Sunkern is easy. Skwovet and Sunkern are like... I'm still gonna do the 4. It doesn't necessarily have to be right now. But, you know, you roll the Pokemon, you draw the Pokemon. That's just... It's the law. And it's not like any of these are legendaries, so they're pretty simple little friends. Tropius. Oh. Okay. Okay, Tropius is a little bit more. Tropius is going to be our base, because it's the most complicated one. Root Bonnet and Koraidon. I don't know either of those. What have you done? Dude. 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 What the hell? What are you trying to do to me? Alright. I'm not doing this today. Okay, I thought the second one sounded familiar. He's the bike Pokemon. Yeah. Spent a whole game sitting on his back. Of course, I should know that one. Actually, no. I had played the other one. Played Violet. Okay. This will happen. It's not happening today. Not today. Drop that. It is irrelevant. I'm not saying it's not relevant. I'm saying let's sketch the 4 and see how we're feeling about things. We've already established I'm not feeling super ambitious about anything. Moaning about never having relevant ideas. Alright. Drop that in Discord so I don't forget. The 2 Pokemon, not the moaning part. That would be weird. Alright, so we have Skolvit, Sunkern, Cottony, Tropius, and a big bag of what have I done to myself. Oh, this is cool. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at that. That is cool. That is really cool. Let's not expect that from me. Right. Anyway, here's our base. Let's start with it. Let's get a color to sketch in. I mean, we all know I'm gonna probably ignore it anyway. Oh, that's actually not that far off from my regular sketching color, so that's fine. Alright. Okay. Tropius. We've got a few versions. We have a nice long neck to work with. I like the idea of like... Did I just unselect my color? I selected this. My background color, because why wouldn't that be a thing? The one time I'm like, hey, this color's cool on the first try, and it's like, no, I unselect you. There we go. Scribble. Yay! Oh, do we have time lapse on? That's very important. I need to make sure that this is all recorded. This is all documented by the Clip Studio. Whatever. I don't know. I think I had too much coffee today. All right. So we've got a neck that goes like this. We've got a body that goes like this. Leg. Let's make this leg go like this. Yeah. And then this leg go like this. And then noggin. Wings. We have... There's just 3 grass types. Did I pull 3 grass types out of this? 3 grass types in a normal? Oh, I don't want that to go that way. Right. That's a basic Tropius shape. I don't know what we want to keep off of Tropius yet, so we're not gonna worry about it. He's got bananas under his chin. I just realized this. No, this Pokemon has banana chin. Look at that. This one has pine cones. Nope. Nope. What are those? are those? We're not doing that one. Okay, time to actually draw. So that's that one. Sunkern has the little thing on his head. That is for sure. This is really stamp that in there. Oh my god, somebody drew a dried up Sunkern. Hold on. I got this. Look at this. Look at the poor baby. The poor little baby. Oh my god, look at this one. That's amazing. Down the rabbit hole we go. So much good fan art out there. Even when it gets weird. That's fine. Stupid question away, whatever you gotta do. Wherever you need to drop it. I'm not getting yelled at, so I'm assuming that audio's okay. Alright, so Sunkern. I want the Sunkern stripes, but let's put them here maybe. It's just as a placeholder. Let's do that. Oh, no. That's not what that looks like. Why is my eraser so tiny? There we go. What else are we doing? Squovit and Cottony. Oh my goodness. We will not be scrolling down Cottony on stream here. They like to give Cottony boobs. Anyway. Another grass taupe. Let's do. Oh. Cotton noggin. That means this would go forward. Like that. And then that. I don't know what we're gonna do for the eye yet. Probably gonna be Cottony or Sunkern. Yeah. Oops. Did I do it again? Did it again. No! No, that's not what I picked. Apparently it is, though. I like the Sunkern eye. So, we're just gonna do that. Because it's huge and cute and out of context, it immediately goes creepy. Favorite thing ever. Okay, Sunkern eye. I don't have an answer for that. I guess I need to know what you mean by that. Like, specifically, because I was dumb. Ooh, let's put, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do... we're gonna get real derpy. I like it. Okay, here's the $60,000 question. Do we include Banana Chin? No, it's all right. Let's we'll chat about that later. Banana Chin. Extra dangly version. Because some of them, like, they're real dangly. This is gonna give away, for sure, what this one is. What one of the ones is. And also, I want to get, oh, they kind of attach further back, though. I do want to get caught up on some of this other stuff. So I can... get back to posting somewhere stuff on something somewhere more regularly. I've been so on and off with it. Oh shoot! I almost forgot to do a thing. Alright, so we have Banana Chin. We have not done anything with Skwovet yet, so let's take a look at... Oh. Gotta have the teeth. Oops. Put them out a little bit further, though. Yeah. Alright, so we for sure have a nice long neck. Why am I drawing with such a tiny pen? Who knows? Something we could do is put like the Skwovet fur, and this would, okay, no, I actually like the smaller one. Put the Skwovet fur like around the neck. Is that weird? Kind of makes the head, like his whole head, look like a weird banana. This is just getting more and more cursed, though. Which is perfect. Like cursed, right? Is the neck too long? What do you guys think? What did I do that for? think this needs to be up more pointier. Not too pointed, just a little pointy. All right. Another thing we could do, if we wanted to go like full cursed, get those squovit legs in there and itty bitty teeny tiny feet. Because Sunkern and Cottony do not have, they don't have any Tootsies. Oh, this guy doesn't have a tail. I feel like he needs a tail. No, you're fine. I didn't take it that way at all. I guess, like, I sort of understand the question, but not... I feel like I'm not understanding it the way you're putting it, which has nothing to do with, like, being rude or whatever. So some people give this guy like a leafy tail. Also, what I could do, instead of having the little sprout on the head, it could be a butt sprout. I don't like that. Disregard. I also feel like the body needs to be a lot bigger. Take this barely there sketch and we're just going to bloop. Nice and big. I guess I could have just made the head smaller, but where's the fun in that? If we don't run out of canvas space, we're not doing it right. Okay, tail. It needs a tail. It needs a tail for balance. So we could do the classic, like, tail swoops this way. That's just, like, stereotypical brontosaurus shenanigans. We could also go with, like, something a bit shorter, which I think would fit nicely with, I don't know, whatever the hell this is that we've got going on. I want to do, like, a big belly. Kind of Sunkern shaped, you know. Let's do that. This Cottony's pretty round too, so that's something we could do. We do like a cottony tail. Or I suppose a leaf tail would make better sense. Or of course we could do the wings. Let's do that. Let's do the Tropius wings. Ooh. These are very... got 4. Megatropius has cooler wings. Also, I don't know that I have the most up-to-date Pokemon list. I don't know if I have Scarlet and Violet in there. I know I got up to Sword and Shield. do, I'm gonna add a curve to these wings. Cause, oh god, what are we gonna name it? This is like 3 names. Sun Katrovet. I just completely distracted myself. Alright, just curvy wings. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, this Pokemon is just a happy to be here. Oh, also, so the whole reason I'm streaming on this day at this time is because boy has started soccer practice, which is in the evenings for right now, and wife decided to go for a bike ride, so I just happened to have the house to myself at a weird time. And Thursday, Chewy is having surgery, and he's old and lumpy and it should be fine, but you know, I have a brain that runs wild, and he's my boy, and I'm nervous about the whole thing. So it's not like a dangerous thing. He's old and lumpy, he's getting some lumps removed, but you know, it's still risky at his age, and he's my boy. So depending on how that goes or how he's doing, I will probably be babying the crap out of him as soon as I get him home. Which, trying to get a 90-pound drugged up dog that is completely confused after surgery into a Wrangler is gonna be super fun. It's gonna be interesting. Anyway, so maybe I'll try and get on tomorrow night. Originally, Wednesdays was supposed to be my regular night, and then it's like every time I try for a Wednesday, something happens, and I end up doing Thursday. So it's like, well, shit. Thursday should just be my day. And actually, boys' soccer games are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I think that kind of just makes Thursday my day. That sounds like a bad time. So I have stairs. We have an SUV. My wife says it's an SUV. But he wouldn't have any easier of a time getting into it. Even if we had a regular car, he would still need stairs to get into it. So an SUV is actually better because you can just load him up in the back. But I'm gonna make this a cottony wing. So it's not so much like getting him in the car, it's getting him to stay on the stairs, like not fall off the stairs. That's my concern. I'm gonna have Boy come with me, and depending on when I have to go pick up the dog, and then if Boy has to be at soccer practice, oh my god, this looks like a taco wing. If Boy has to be at soccer practice, then Boy will come help, but we'll see what happens. It does suck that he can't come up here. It was fun when he used to be on stream with me. It feels like such a long time ago. That was like back in the Mixer days. Choo Choo would get snackos. I don't think I like the taco wing. Oh, and actually, the other nice thing about him being in my car is he is just the right size to be, like, when I have the seats laid down, he can just lay on the back of the seat and rest his head on the edge of the window. He doesn't have to stand up or anything. He can just chill out there, so. That will be a good thing for him. Alright, this wing. These wings. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna split the difference. That's kind of something looking. He's just like, hey. You wanna come over and see my pogs? Alright. Alright, so the wing is... Actually, this should be... Yeah. Kinda leafy. Oops. It's folded over. There's like a thing here. Get behind that. Get behind the whirligig though. Alright, and then we're just gonna suggest that there's one over here for now. Bye-bye. Next, we're gonna do something here. So I know we have the Squovit fur. Tropius has like this type of deal. That's boring. Also got stuff on the back, on his back. Also boring. Who do we need more of? We need more Squovit. And more Sunkern. Where did I put Sunkern? Ran away. So many tabs open. Oh yeah, we had the Sunkern stripes. Oh, I know what to do. Sunkern has these things going on. We haven't even gotten to colors yet. It's gonna be wild. Wild, guys. Oh, this makes sense too, because we were kind of doing a Sunkern shape for the body, yeah. So if we're gonna do that, I feel like more rounded. This all makes sense in a second. Yeah. Real thickums. Look at that. Alright. Let's see. If we continue this curve here, Tum Tum goes there. Beautiful. I wanted like a big old Tum Tum. I never said we have normal cars. I never said normal cars. I said my wife has an SUV, and I have stairs for mine. And there's so many Wranglers where I live. It is like a normal car, sort of. It's actually kind of on the smaller side compared to what a lot of people drive around here. Alright. Alright, we need progress, people. Progress. So I think instead of doing the Sunkern stripes on the body, we're gonna do it over the eye, but it's just gonna be one stripe. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stripes. I almost want to make the eye bigger. I guess it's just the width of the stripe is the width of the eye. And then actually, oh, we should bring the eye down. Doesn't get in the way of the floof up top up here. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Stunning. And the bananas are gonna hang from the stripe. So it's done. There we go. No. Okay, Sunkern. Sunkern is very simple. I don't think we're gonna get much more out of Sunkern. So I'm just gonna close that tab. Skwovet. I don't want to add any more to the head because I already feel like there is a ton going on in a tiny little space. And the way I've done the floof from the cottony on top of the head looks obscene. So obscene. I'll fix it later. That's worse. That is arguably worse. Like I said, fix it later. I think down the road I'm gonna bend the wings more. Ugh, Skwovet. I was just gonna say, I guess if I want to get squirrely about it, but it is what I mean. I could just do the Skwovet tail, because that would be like this. Problem there is it makes it really busy. Like up in here, it's getting real busy. I'm thinking like the wings need to kind of go that way, but curve up more, so they're not something. Or I could do a tiny Skwovet tail. It doesn't have to be. I wonder how many people would guess there's Ponyta in here if I did a little Skwovet tail. Of course, I have a Skwovet leg here. That's a lot of Skwovet altogether. You get one big car and one good one. We do have one good one. The other one's a good one. It's not like a car. We have too much mass as a family to get a regular car. Especially with the boy. He's taller than me now. He's 5'10". I'm a little annoyed that he wants to continue soccer because that means buying cleats every single year. And I think next year or the year after, if his feet grow the way that they've been growing, we won't be able to buy shoes for him in a store. It's like, what the hell? Let's just do this and see. Back into the other guy look like. Yeah, he's got dinosaur legs. I could get real cursed with it and do no legs. That would be a whole look. Let me make this bigger. I think Sunkern had 6 of these, but I closed the tab, so that's where we're at. We're not looking at Sunkern anymore. Whatever. Megatropius has a lot of bananas on his chin. Just saying. You definitely need more cotton. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Duplicate this layer, because it's gonna mess some stuff up. I don't feel like redrawing all that if I decide I don't like this. Whee! Alright. Just have to brain for a second, and we all know how difficult that can be sometimes. Notch, notch. There is a cottony wing. More or less. Or we could just do it. Look more like a wing, I suppose. More wing, less tackle. That's not terrible. Deeper notches. This is just a little wave. I like it. We're going with this instead of those big things. Yeah, there, and it frees up some space. We needed some breathing room. All right. I was also avoiding this whole problem with the tail. I think if I'm gonna sacrifice one thing or the other, it might be the back leg. $42 is on the lower end. Okay, I'm gonna lose what tiny bit of street cred I may or may not have. My Jeep is a hybrid. So, as long as I don't take it on the highway, I can get like 40 miles per gallon. $72 to $74. Yeah, they don't. People don't do that here. They just get Teslas and drive like assholes. Oh, hi Mimi, how are you? Alright, what are we doing? We're getting rid of this back leg, I guess. I shouldn't take that too lightly. We have a cat that's a tripod. Alright, let's do this. Get our base going here. And back leg. Only 2 of the 4 have back legs. Let's do. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Oops. Just do like this. With a little Tropius leg. Oh, shoot. That was the wrong thing to do. Actually, if we do this, we might not need a tail. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Omega's running point because I forget to pay attention to chat sometimes because I'm like, oh, the lines. Tropicern Squovy is jumping. So now we do Squovit tail. Only better than that. Just like. Something like that. And then some zippy dippy doos right there. I'm not fully committing to that. Not yet. Okay. Front legs can be squoven. Still feel like we need more cottony, but I distracted myself again. Okay. All gonna be okay. There we go. That's better. I think I fixed the obscenity problem there. A little bit. Nope. And then I put it back. Alright, I need to stop messing with that spot. School of it. So, we could approach this a couple of different ways. We could just do like... Or we could make it really tiny and put it like up here. I am so sorry for all of that. I think Squovit Tail is gonna have to go around like this because there is way too much open area here. Gotta balance this nerd out. Yeah. And then make it huge, I guess. To fill up all that space. I swear I'm not. Not at all. There's a slight issue with the tail. I'm not careful about how I curl it. Suppose it doesn't have to have that full flip in there though, right? Just be big and delicious. Maybe not quite that big. I mean, Squovit has a comparatively big tail. Compared to its body. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's get rid of this one. This one's not happening. We'll just keep unsquoviting and re-squoviting this. See, that just looks like I'm trying to hide things. It's just too big. So, make it smaller by lassoing it in the jankiest way possible. Nailed it. I feel like there's a better way. You have to fuck off. Gotta be up at 7. Alright. Get all the good sleeps. Thanks for hanging out. If we make it really tiny. I mean, it's big compared to Squovit's body, but not this dude. Right? Let's try those. Night night. In all fairness, I probably won't be on too much longer. Because, like I said, this isn't my normal stream night. You know, calm business. Actually. And I have, like, the Squovit tail shape. A little longer, but maybe push it out a little bit more. I think I'm just gonna have to like play with this shape. I'm not gonna finish this today. See, I feel like this tail either needs to be tiny or gigantic. And I mean like really one extreme or the other. Man, I can't lasso to save my life today. Good thing I'm not coloring. Alright, so like teeny tiny. But we kinda already did that with the wing. So I think when I was going bigger, I really wasn't going big enough. Like, bigger. Okay, that might be too big. I just need to be mindful of how these shapes are overlapping. I guess that's not bad. Doesn't entirely solve the issue of filling up the space. Let's do some placeholder squovit things. What else? Let's go back to Cotton. What's wrong with that spot right there? I think. I don't know. May actually need more of the Tropius. Oh, that's Megatropius. I'm looking at the wrong one. So I do want to do a little squovit arm here. Actually, smaller. Like, there is no way this thing is walking around with any sort of balance. Itty bitty wings for flying. Mm-mm. Here, let's do another layer quick. You're gonna go away, arm, because you're bothering me. So that would be that, and then this would go here. And then arm. Oops. Oh. I'll move some. Dogs are about to start freaking out. y'all can hear it out loud. Suppose if I put more emphasis on this back leg. Make it bigger. Got a shot. Getting around a little better. Maybe it walks on two legs. Nah, I didn't do it. It almost needs, it needs like, other leg going the other way. But now I really wouldn't see it with the tail there. So do this. Kind of like that. I don't think it needs an arm. We put these leaves in here. Let's do that. Oh, we got it. Two things to align. There's, oh no, I just want to center it. Can you just center it? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Gotta select a different mode or whatever. Okay. Actually, I wanted up higher. There we go. All right. So I'm probably not gonna do 4 again. Who am I kidding? I probably will. Let's save this project off. Add it to my list. All right, so it is Tropic Kern Squo Knee. That'll probably remind me what it is later. I do sometimes forget what they are. I mean, not usually until after, you know, well after I've drawn them. But, yeah, if I let it sit for too long and then go back, I'll be like, oh, what were the prompts? Alright, so there's that. I'm gonna close the book cover. Don't save it. I'm gonna work on that later. Let's start another one. What's the other thing? Never put it in there. Oh my god, scroll up. Scroll up. I don't remember what those other things were. Oh yeah, Brute Bonnet. Right. Just gonna do a quick. Quick brain dump, and then I'm gonna call it for the night. Half the battle is figuring out the pose that's gonna work. I don't like to pick generic poses necessarily. I like to go for something a little different if I can, but then that wanders into the territory of like other people's fan art and stuff. I don't wanna go there. The colors line up really nicely though. So the first thing that comes to mind, we're gonna start with Mr. Motorcycle here. He's got the wheel in the chest, tire, whatever. Obviously that's gonna be Pokeball. You see in the Brute Bonnet. I almost want to do two versions. One standing and then like one is the bike. He's got studded tires. There's 3 on each side. So they would have to be pretty big. I also, speaking of pretty big, have already started way too huge. Okay. Just gonna get the basic shapes down, like we did with the other one. Maybe it's not the most creative way to do it, but I always start with one of them as a base and then just go from there. Okay. Oh, should probably... That tiny little head. It really does. It's such a itty bitty little noggin. And then, you know, things coming off. This thing. I love things like that. This will probably stay. I've found that trying like doing Pokemon fan art, even if it's just doing like a regular Pokemon or doing a mashup or whatever, it's actually really good practice because they don't exist, but there's still like anatomy that makes sense. Usually, you still have to like break it down and I don't know, make it make sense. Like already the tire looks too high to me. You know, there's no animals running around. Tire in their chest. But it's too high on this guy. You have to figure out how to line that up with the shoulder though and still make it seem like it goes. Just bring it down. Okay. We definitely need more of the other. So here's what I'm gonna do. This one we're gonna do this in more in stages. So we have our Pokeball, and then the Brute Bonnet has more of like a shape like this. I want this to make sense. They actually have kind of a similar tail shape. Because then what we can do is have these little Brute Bonnet legs in the back and do the Koraidon legs in the front. I'm not sure that's what I want to do yet. But it could work. Just put all the legs in. That is incorrect. That is not what we're doing. Actually, I think these probably just need to go. The problem is I won't be able to balance if this is all back here, so we gotta bring it forward. Here. I am gonna have to go in a couple minutes. I'll try and finish this up as fast as I can. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done. I just want to have it kind of planned out. It's still... You know what? Here, I think I know. Man, legs are so far apart. I think I just need to make the bone bigger. Way bigger. Yeah. Not wild about this here. The curve seems weird to me. Definitely don't have the balance we need yet, but it's a start. That can all get tweaked later. That was terrible. I do need it to curve more like that though. So I can kind of indicates more of a twist in the front. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna do the spikes there. I'll do like the tire tread. Head. Oh, wait. The tires do have spikes in them. Look at that. That worked out. So that's kind of the face shape. Right. Brute Bonnet has kind of a beak thing happening. So I think I want to capture that. I think I want to stick with... Oh, they have a similar mouth shape anyway. These new Pokemon have a lot more in common than I initially anticipated. You have to figure out how the shoulders can attach. I am currently not a fan of this body. Something like this, because it does have... Okay. It's 1000% because this top half isn't matching up at all to this, what's going on with the bottom half. Alright, I think I might need to noodle this one a little bit more. So we're gonna save it off. And then I'm gonna call it. So many projects. Love it. I love being overwhelmed. It's good stuff. Anyway, I know it's kind of a short stream, but it was a last minute decision. And like I was saying before, I don't know I'll be on tomorrow or Thursday. I'm gonna try for tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about Thursday. But I also took Friday off. So maybe Friday, I don't know. Hold on just a second. Okay, there's lots of yelling going on. Anyway, I will be back. And not today. I mean, it's not like I'm doing a be right back. I'm going for the night. So I will try to be on tomorrow or Thursday. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!